Oh, sorry. I was running a little bit late this morning. I'm going to go live on Instagram. Then I got to go over to YouTube. I like to go live a few minutes before so I can do all this before. And good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let me get this fixed over on YouTube. Oh, save. Out. 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 Yeah. There we go. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Susan. Okay. Now we can go back over here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to put I'm going to pin in YouTube the link to the live. So if you're watching on YouTube, no, not that. Oh no. What are we doing here? Hang on. It's going to refresh this. There we go. Now I'm going to pin the link or post the link to the live. Move. Pin. There we go. Okay. Good morning from Canada. Good morning. I have yet to be caffeinated. I am running on an empty tank. Oh, I caught on my nose. Good morning, Elisa. Oh, good morning, Shannon Ferrara. Good morning, Jerry. And Tim. Is he awake yet? Is he running around? Good morning, Brenda. Bronson's not at school yet, so good morning, Bronson, if you're there. Is Bronson still sleeping, Brenda? What's everybody drinking this morning? I went to a really good coffee place. We went to Anderson to visit my in-laws and black coffee. Lori, I drink a little bit of coffee with my cream. Coffee. Water, Shannon. You can't do the caffeine though, can you, Shannon? I drink about, I don't know where my water is, about 4 Owala water bottles a day. Hey, there's Kathy's Fancy. Hello. I am not Crystal Van Ginkel. I love your name, first of all. I am not Canadian, but I am in my heart. You have the best snacks and you have wonderful weather in the summertime. I don't know if I want to live there in the winter, but I overslept. Same. Well, okay. No, I didn't oversleep. You know what I did, Penny Sue? I like the way Nikki thinks. Good morning, Carrie. You know what I did this morning, Penny Sue? I got up at 5:30. I typically naturally do. Got up at 5:30, laid in bed with my thunderstorm sounds on. That's what I sleep to. And played Sorting Goods on my iPad until about 7 o'clock. So that's what I did. And then I was talking to Karen on Marco Polo, and I was like, I gotta go. I'm going to be late. I'm going live at 9 o'clock. So, hi, Cheryl. Cheryl, have you had your Alani yet? The early bird. You wanted to see you wanted to get that worm, didn't you, Penny Sue? You wanted to get that worm. Maybe tomorrow. You can get that worm tomorrow. You can't tolerate coffee. Can you drink caffeine, Shannon Ferrara? Because if you can, then you should try the Alanis. They are sugar-free. Or an iced coffee. Because I am not too much of a hot coffee drinker. I have to be in the right mood for it. Although, I brought this. I took it home and washed it. I got this from Dana. And I got one from, they came for the Vintage Day out. The sun never sets on a legend of Elvis Presley. So I'm gonna. I have not made it to Memphis yet. I did just book last night. Um, Emma and Colin were going away for their anniversary, but they want us to come with them to Gatlinburg. So Mark and I are going to Gatlinburg in October. Hey, Delane. I replied to your message, Cheryl. I did. I replied to your message. Everybody gather around. We don't need to say what it is, but we're going to give Cheryl a hug. Okay? Get in there. Okay. Everybody give Cheryl a hug. Brenda, what did Brenda say? You would not even believe how long it has been since I got that worm. I need to get up a little bit. I need to get out of bed. I wake up early, but I need to get out of bed is what my problem is just getting out of bed. I want to get my iPad and play. I want to sort the goods. Does anybody else play Good Sort on their iPad or phone? It is a dumb game. Okay, Kathy. It makes me. I just want to assort goods. There's something very pleasing about. I use my little stylus on my iPad, and I'm just sorting the goods. That's what I need to be doing, Carrie. I need to be sorting my own goods. That's what I need, like the actual goods that I have on my shelf. That's what I need to be doing. I know you are. We all gave you a hug, Cheryl. Did you feel it? Emmeline! We need to give Emmeline a big, 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 big hug too. Okay. I know virtual is much easier and doesn't make as much of a mess. Okay, everybody, we're gathering around and give Emmeline a hug. Ugh. I haven't talked to you yet this morning, Emmeline. If you didn't know, Emmeline is her son is in the ICU and is like Superman. Literally, he is Superman. That kryptonite can come his way, but he's saying, I'm Superman. Back off and go dogs. Oh, yeah. Hugs to you, Emmeline. Hugs, hugs, hugs. All around. Yep. Everybody, if you are a person of faith and you are a prayer, then be saying a prayer for our dear friend Emmeline. Oh, I know. And Cheryl's having a hard time. There's a lot of sadness going on right now for a lot of people. And so we need to do what we can do to lift them up and to make them. Sometimes that's why I was telling Emmeline. I said, I wish I could just come up there and just make you laugh. Let's think love and happiness for all. Absolutely. Absolutely. We love you, Emmeline, and we love you too, Cheryl. Both of our girls going through a hard time. Stressful time. I love that. Crystal Van Ginkle. Is that your actual name? You have been blessed with a fun name. I sometimes wish I had a Van in my name. Misty Van Pate. Penny Van Sue. A name her Van Amy. I love that. It makes you sound a little fancy. Indiana Van Jerry. LaDonna Van Bayou Bell Ventuquities. Rip Van Winkle. What are some other names with Vans in them? I know of some Vaughns. We could do Vans or Vaughns. But I love that name. Carrie Van Crab or Carrie Von Crab. Remember Von Mar? Does anybody still have a Von Mar? We don't have that anymore. They closed ours. Did they close all over? Do you remember Von Mar was fancy? I remember Von Mar. You'd walk in and they'd have a piano playing. A piano playing in a shopping place? That's fancy, like a Lazarus. I think Lazarus used to have a piano. You do. You need a long chat today. Carrie Von Crab. Vincent Van Gogh. Vandersteen. Ooh, Shannon. That's a fun name too. No, ex-husband. Oh, well, sorry. It's actually Wallen, but I have not changed it back. Maybe. No. I love that. Crystal Van Ginkle. I love it. Hey, Carolyn. Carolyn Van, I'm gratefully blessed. Van, man, I am jonesing for the Gilded Age. I actually took a screenshot of a Channel 5 show, and I took a screenshot of it because I know I will forget it. And it says, where's my thing at? Where's my screenshot? Where'd you go? There it is. It says, fans of a historical series will be happy to learn a little-known period drama that is currently streaming on Channel 5. I know, it's so fun. Rachel Van Lightning Bugs. We're talking if our names like Crystal Van Ginkle, I said that we should all have Van or Von names because that makes us sound fancy. But anyway, it's on Channel 5, has even been described as rivaling Downton Abbey. It's The Hard Acres. It's a British thing, but you could probably find it on like Prime Video, you know? It's called The Hard Acres. It's a 2024 period drama television set in Yorkshire. It was adapted by the novel by C.L. Skelton. I don't know, but it sounds maybe PBS. I'm going to look into this because I need a new one to watch. That's like the little picture of it. I'm like, is that Keanu Reeves? It's not. He also kind of looks like Darth Vader. What's that guy's name that played Darth Vader? You know what I'm talking about? What is his name? He's kind of cute, but in a weird way. The Hard Acre. One word. Hard Acre. No capital A. No, that is Bridgerton. That is a good one. The Von Trapps. Yes. Who was the guy's name? Adam Driver. Yeah, he's cute, but in a odd way. Does anybody else think that he's kind of cute? He has that personality that's like he's a dry personality. So I'm sure he's probably very, very funny, but he's very serious. He's broody. Do you guys like my Furby earrings? Okay, so I've got to get a little bit more caffeine. Hang on. One thing I wanted to say before I'm showing this haul. I haven't even unwrapped the things, and I don't even know what I had, except for the things that are unwrapped. But I wanted to remind you all that I'm having a live sale today at 3. I do them every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And I am doing, it's the Kitsch Fix. So there's a lot of sales that are going on today. If you like Kitsch, but you can have a sale on a Monday and it not be Kitsch if Kitsch isn't your thing. I'm going to try really hard today or this week. I have other pictures. I'm going to try to do a sale every day. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try. But, so I've already been taking pictures. And I might try to go live from Southern Roots and do a live shop along on Friday. I really got to get some videos edited too. But I have my catalog is loaded. I've got some of the Avon Small World girls. Look at that big cookie jar. That's a McCoy. The Bacon Puppy. I've got the little Cupies, the owl thing, the bunny, the mechanical bunny, little Lulu, and her book. Like this. Look at this. We've showed this to you once before. That's the kind of stuff that I love. Oh, I know. Isn't he adorable? Michael is the most adorable guy. I swear. I swear he is. He's so sweet. So I listen. I am gonna make. Let's do this challenge right now. You guys hear me? If you are a live seller on Bump, everybody at least have one sale this week or a chat. Because I know if you're in Canada, the shipping, I don't. You should turn your American shipping off. You just should. Just turn it off. But it is definitely a way. I know Delane, man, Delane and Sharon. You can always count on them. If you need someone to hang out with, Delane and Sharon are always there having a sale, and it's just fun. It is definitely fun. Everyone is understanding, Penny Sue. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody is perfect, and you can just go live and have a chat. Show some things that you are going to be listing pretty soon. And if you have a iPhone, then you can run the thing. So like I'm on my iPad right now, and I'm going to be showing you things that I bought from over the weekend. And yeah, you do, Kathy. We'll all be there to support you. We'll all be there to support you. I highly recommend, though, too, if it's your very first Vamp sale, say that in your title. Say that it's your first, because people in this community really want, specifically for your first sale, we want to be there in support and to show you that this community is very, very supportive. You only have an Android, so you can still go live on an Android. You just can't add things on the fly. So if you're doing something if you're doing a like a haul video, you can't add things on the fly. So I would create your listings and even your buy it nows, and then you can show some items that you have in your buy it now, and people can then go in and buy. Hi, Retha. They can then go in and buy the items from your buy it now. It's just a way that, though, if you just go live and just while the Vamp is a place where you can buy and sell vintage and antiques, but the bigger picture, what we as really a community in whole, and definitely the admin team and I, we're all on the same page, is we want this to be a community-based marketplace. So where you can come and hang out, and you can have chats, and you can do hauls, and it's definitely a way that you can gain some viewers, you can gain an audience, and they're going to want to come and hang out with you every time that you go live, or if they can. So, and I am admittedly, and if you know me, you know me, I tend to turn off. I clock out when I leave here at 5 o'clock. I will pop into some evening sales if I can, but I really try to go home and spend some time with Mark. Although I am usually editing a video, I'm like jonesing for my patio time now because the weather has just been lovely, and I race to get home so we can just sit out and read on the patio. So admittedly, I try to pop in an evening time sale, but admittedly, I try to keep that evening time not working. I try my best to do that, but it's a lovely, 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 lovely community. Albert has been crazy building her store and emptying our wallet. Well, you know that old saying, you got to spend money to make money. But I am trying really, really hard in the month of September to have a low spend September. Am I getting ready to show you some things that I bought over the weekend? Yes, I am. But I'm trying to, I am not going to the Springville Extravaganza. I am not going to Elkhorn. I am going to go to an antique show this weekend, but it's a one-day thing, and I need to focus on the things that I already have. And we definitely get looped into, well, I got to go buy. Raise your hand if you look around at the things that you have and you're like, nobody wants this stuff. You're sick of looking at it. So what I am going to try to do, one of my things that I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to do a shop my shelves. Because I've been pulling out Halloween. I am going to, starting next week, I'm going to really intermingle in some Halloween things. And I pulled out my Halloween bins that I'm going to be loading into my booth. I have 5 storage tubs, and I have an entire shelf. I bought a box truck of Halloween. I don't remember if it was last year or it was the year before. But I have a lot of Halloween. A lot of it is from the 90s, which is really pretty popular right now. But some of it's like things I really don't want to ship, so I'm going to try to take it to my booth. Yeah, so trying to be low spend because, honestly, here's the deal. I am sick to death of spending money. I am sick to death of it. I don't want to spend any money. I need to focus on what I've got and quit spending money. And I think that you gotta rein it in sometimes. Okay, thank you, Diane. I should ask Willie because he tends to remember everything too. The years just get. And did I book an Airbnb for October for Gatlinburg? Yeah, I did. But it's for Emma's birthday and Colin's birthday. So we're going to go. And I'll pop into a couple stores, but low spend. Purple band, same. No spend November. I mean, Penny Sue, we could do that. I would be on board for that. I would. No spend November. I would be on board for that. Oh, thanks, Diane. Mark and I were going to go to Orlando, but we decided against that. We decided to, instead of going away for the weekend, we're going to stay in Gatlinburg for a week. I don't know. Probably will spend about the same money, honestly. But it's beautiful in the fall. And I will not be on the main drag of Gatlinburg because I don't want to do that stuff. I want to go find a park. I want to sit on a bench and I want to just look at nature. I don't want to go into those little shops because they're all the same. And no, Shannon, Mark did Dave Ramsey years ago. That name is not allowed to be mentioned in my presence because it drove me nuts. I was like, I ain't putting nothing in an envelope. I ain't putting nothing in an envelope. Yeah, Willie, you have not filled me in. What did you do? What did you do to your hand, Willie? I'm going the other way. Y'all buy vintage. That's right. If you buy vintage, buy it on Vamp. That's right. I don't know if I can. It's for Emma and Colin's birthday. So I don't know what they will be wanting to do. You know what? I still haven't even opened those up. I'm going to make a video on these. I bought these in the summertime, but they are blind bag, QP blind bags for Halloween. And these are the ones that you can get. I really hope I get the witch. But I got 6 of them. I probably have the 6 of the same ones. Hey, Brooke. Brooke, who is Old News Antiques, otherwise known as Brooke Clarity. You got your thumb caught in a weed whack. Sure you did. That's an excuse. What did Delane say? What was her idea? Buying ban here and looking at inventory to upcycle and craft. I like that too. You can do upcycled items. Just one of those, which Delane already knows this. I'm just saying this to everybody else. One component of that item needs to be at least 25 years old. Do we need to give you a hug, Willie? Do we need to give you a hug? Do we need to hug your thumb? Did you give me a thumbs up, Willie? Willie can't tie his shoes. Willie, I think that you need to just take a vacation. Hugs for Willie. Hugs for Willie. Okay, so before I get into, no, it won't, Willie. It will not help. It will hinder. It hinders. And if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, you can't see what Willie is saying right now. Gosh, you can't see what he's saying. I'm not even going to tell you what he's saying. Diane, come on over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Don't go to the app. Go to virtualantiquemarketplace.com and you'll be able to see everybody in the chat. It's as easy as that. We have a 3 hours drive and 3 hours back from Pixie Bug. Oh, cool. Okay, let me put my Alani to the side. Okay, before I get into my haul, I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram, but I opened up some friend mail this weekend, and I thought I would share it with you here when I'm live because I think that some of you would love to see this as well. When I first opened up the box, my dad is calling me. Hang on. Hello? Yeah? Okay, you can get a couple of them. Thank you. I'm live right now, but that's okay. I answered the phone anyway because I wanted to make sure you were okay. Okay. Bye. He's at the store and he wanted to know if I needed any Amy's enchiladas. And the answer to that is always. So he's getting me a couple Amy's enchiladas. I know. All right. So this was in the box and it says Project Me Passport. And I opened it up and it says, I admit I love food and I'm addicted to it. My weight bothers me and I know it's not healthy. And I thought, who the hell sent me this? And there's 2 of them in there. And then I looked at the back of it, and it's from richardsimmons.com. And let me unwrap it. And my friend Scott, dearly departed, which if you are not subscribed to his YouTube channel, just go right now and subscribe to his YouTube channel if you're not already, because he's amazing. And if you like Hollywood legends and lore, then you're gonna love his channel. So go subscribe to his channel. He's amazing. He's a wonderful storyteller, and it's just cool. I highly recommend. Highly recommend. So enjoy. Okay, so he told me enjoy a real. Well, first of all, I sent him a Peepin' Tom Santa that you push down on his head and he shows you his pee-pee. Dearly Departed Tours. Dearly Departed Tours, Diane. You'll love it. You'll love it. So in return, he knows that I love my guy Richard. Here's little Richard. But little Richard Simmons' head sometimes falls off. Oh, I think it's on there now. And I need to get new batteries for him. But he sent me this. And what, that you cut yourself? And oh, you have some of him before. Oh, okay. Make sure that you subscribe. So he sent me this Barbie mug. All right. And it is from the personal collection of the personal artifacts of our guy, Richard Simmons. His estate sale was on August 5th, and Scott and Troy went to his estate sale and got me a mug from Richard Simmons, and it's been used. Look at that. So Richard probably used this as a pin mug, but if you look like around the rim of it, you can see like wear from like coffee. Like at one time, I will treasure this forever. Isn't this so awesome? That like Richard Simmons, who I adore, this was his personal, he used this. He held this in his hands. I love it. I could see probably why he decided to use it as a pin mug, because I mean, it's kind of hard to hold with this big B here, you know? But oh my gosh, I will treasure this. I'll treasure it. I need to like make a little shrine to it. So that's so sweet. I love it so much. And And then I hope that Scott enjoys Santa's penis, because I sent him that Santa. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, Project Me. But I was like, who the hell sent me this about I love food? So yeah, I have Richard Simmons DNA. Yeah, seems like fair trade, right, Jen? Okay, so that means a lot to me, because I anyway, I love like old Hollywood, and I like entertainment history and entertainment, all that stuff anyway. And so that just means a lot to me. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Okay, so that is will never be for sale. So don't ask. I will reuse the box. I'm just gonna throw it over there. Okay. Before I get into the haul, I want to say that on next Thursday, the 18th, for current Vamp sellers, I'm having a live shipping best practices. So if you are a Vamp seller, come. Even if you are well versed in shipping, you're a pro at it. It's just going to be a really good community event. It's free. If you're a Vamp seller, it's just part of being a Vamp seller. We kind of try to do these kind of help things, try to do them once a month. But if you are well versed in shipping, come, because you might have a wonderful idea to share with the rest of the group. So that is going to be September 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern. It will be recorded, so if you're unable to attend, I will post the link in the All Sellers chat to watch later on. Michael is doing great. He's doing great. I'm actually, I'm going to go, I think he's coming here to visit me a day this week, and then I'm going to go out and visit him. So he's doing great. He's just doing his thing. He's in his happy place doing crafts and stuff. He's going to be putting up some content as far as his crafting and stuff goes. So he's just as lovely as ever. Hi, Heather. Good morning, Jean. The 18th is the last day of my real job. Well, buckle up, Kathy, because you're going to work more than what you ever did, but in a different way. And it's different when you're working for yourself. Do you know what I mean? To watch the live video, will it show up under the live streams on Vamp? No, it will not show up because it's private. It's only for Vamp sellers. So I will put it in the All Sellers chat, that link. It won't show up like with all the other live sales because it's private. It's just for Vamp sellers. I will, Diane. I will. Okay, let me take another drink of caffeine. I did have a Pepsi yesterday, and Mark watched me drink it, and he didn't say anything. But I get a little hyped up when I have a lot of caffeine. All right, are you guys ready for the haul? Now, I can't remember what all I got. If you are interested in something, I can run it. But don't forget, I do have a sale at 3 p.m. today. And Delane, gosh, what time do I need to shut my mouth? 10:30. Okay, we got an hour. Because at 10:30, Delane is doing 10 items for $10. Well, starting at $10. And then at 1, the Kitsch Fix begins with Mid-Century Wasted, our gal Jamie, and then 2 Dizzy Cats. Let me tell you, I am like drooling. Cheryl, if you go into 2 Dizzy Cats, there is an adorable squirrel that I think that you would enjoy. Off and on. He's focusing more on listing on eBay. And then at 2:30, we've got Finds by Bob's daughter, Sharon, who is hilarious and so much fun to watch. I'm on at 3. Delena's on at 4:15. Gray Fern Vintage is having a sale tonight at 6. Dana and Jerry, Empty Nest Keepsakes is having a sale at 7 p.m. You can have a sale at any time you want. You can pop in, even if I'm having a sale at 3 p.m. You can have a sale at the same time I'm having a sale. I don't mind, because the more live sales we have on Vamp, the more it helps the whole marketplace for your static sales, for your live sales. So it does help. You're right, Nikki. He has been, make sure that you're following Michael on Instagram because he has been listing some things as static sales. So if you make sure that he's just the Cult of Vintage on Instagram. So make sure that you're following him. Sorry, my hair is still wet and it's driving me nuts. And you might have the opportunity to buy a few things from him if you would like to from his static posts. Then tomorrow is the vintage party. There are a lot of sales going on tomorrow as well. So just go in and check out all the live sales that are going on Vamp. Check out the catalogs. You can put in pre-bids. You can put in max bids. I myself really like the max bids option because it allows you to kind of rein yourself in a little bit. So if you see something, you're like, I really like that, but I don't want to spend over $15 for that. You can put in a max bid and say, you may still get it for $10 if that's all that it goes for, but the programming won't bid over your max bid. And you don't even have to be at the sale. So it's a really, really great opportunity for you to find some vintage that you really love from a trusted seller. And supporting their small business. And if you've got things to do in the evening or during the day, if you're at work, it gives you a way to still be able to purchase items at your leisure and put in your pre-bid or your max bid. Pre-bids are really, really nice. It really, really is encouraging for sellers to get a pre-bid on items. I will say that it does make a seller do a little bit of a happy dance when they get a pre-bid on something. So it does make it very fun to get a pre-bid. Sometimes when you don't get any pre-bids, you're just like, nobody likes my stuff. I didn't get any pre-bids. And, sometimes that happens. That happens to me. I don't sell every single thing in a sale as well. Sometimes it depends on who's there. Sometimes it depends on the items. Honestly, it does. It is a huge treat to get a pre-bid. It really, really is. So, yeah, the happy dance. We really do a little bit of a happy dance. I'm not joking. And that's that old saying, when you buy something from a small business, an actual person does a happy dance. That is 100% true. 100%. All right. I got this for myself. It's new. It's not vintage. Hi, Kim. But I need to hang it up somewhere. I don't have enough stuff behind me. I'm going to add more to it. But I thought this was very fitting for like our hangouts here on when I do the mornings with Misty. Oh, this haul is from Vintage Souls in Bloomington, Indiana. A wonderful place. They have really, I haven't been in there for a while, and it is completely changed. It is really, really good with amazing prices. So Vintage Souls, Bloomington, Indiana. But I got this because I thought this was great for our chats in the morning. This is the place where silly geese assemble. We're all silly gooses. And we all assemble here. So I just liked this. I thought it was very fitting. Well, I will figure out a place to put it at some point. I also I'm finding the things that aren't wrapped. This is an spun aluminum coffee container. It's just the coffee container, but I got this because I think that this is perfect for someone to keep their Keurig pots in. Does it open? Yeah, it does. Don't you hate that when you get something and then it doesn't open? So you could keep your little coffee pods in here, your little Keurigs, and it says coffee. I don't think it's West Bend. It doesn't say on the bottom. It doesn't say on the bottom, but I got to get the lid back on it right. I heard spun and got excited. Oh no, not spun cotton or spun heads. Spun aluminum. This is what they do on TikTok, right? Does that annoy anybody else? Although I say that and I find myself watching those ASMR videos and I'm like, what? Like a half an hour has gone by and I'm like, why am I still watching this? I don't know. Oh, you could decoupage it. We also got to do our, I'm way behind on my whatchamacallits, affirmations. Let's read this one. for Monday, September 8th. I believe that good things are coming. I may still carry around baggage, but it's not helping me reach my desired destination, and it's heavy. I will prepare for the good things to come. So basically quit focusing on the bad and focus on that good things are coming. Have hope, I guess. Be hopeful. You can be in a really dark mental place with a lot of stuff going on. And there's a lot of people that are having a lot of dark stuff going on. But focus on the things that are coming. You know? That's the affirmation. I'm glad, Cheryl. I believe that good things are coming. I may still carry around baggage, but it's not helping me reach my desired destination. And that baggage is heavy. I will prepare for the good things to come. Try to be positive, I guess. The holidays are coming. There you go. Yeah, you can share what your good thing to come is. Diane's excited for the holidays to be coming. Nikki she was born on the 6th? I didn't realize that she was born. Little Charlotte Jean. That is wonderful news, Nikki. Yay! And it's a girl. Little Charlotte. She won't be spoiled at all, right, Nikki? Not at all. She has 2 birthdays back to back. It gets to be expensive for a grandma, right? I gotta look at my phone. Hello, Cindy's Junk Jers Vintage. How are you? Okay, so I got a mushroom. Big old mushroom shaker. You're right. Money. It's so funny. Meow, 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 Amy. It's so funny because like my kids, when they were little, they loved going to Mama and Papa's. And like they would spend the night with them and then we would come and bring them home and they would cry. They didn't want to come home with us. They wanted to stay with Mama and Papa because Mama and Papa played, like their whole existence was everything that they wanted to do. And I remember Mark saying, they didn't do that when I was a kid. They didn't play with me they played with me, don't get me wrong, but not to the extent where they would change the whole house to have a restaurant. You know, it's a different kind of play. So yeah, it's a different kind of play. All right. I think that this mushroom was for baking soda. So you would fill this up with baking soda, and you still could, because this is not seized. You can pop that out. And then you put this in your refrigerator and it would deodorize your refrigerator. So, oh no. Oh, well, I'll be praying for Bronson too. He's having bad nosebleeds. I used to get bad nosebleeds too, Brenda, when I was a kid. Hello, Wendy. All right, so mushroom. I thought this was great for fall. It's like splatter painted. And it is not, it's branded. So it's not a studio piece. My dad would let the grandkids ride little bikes in the house. Right. It's a different kind of play than what our parents did. Okay, I'm unwrapping this stuff. Those are the only things besides these. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me show you these. This was the find of the day. I went on Friday. Took Dad to the VA for his VA appointment. That takes entirely way too long. Way too long. And then we went to this antique mall, and then we went to Sam's Club, and we bought everything we sampled. We also went when we were hungry, which is that's not a good choice. Look at this. Okay, I'm obsessed with the Boyd's bears. I am. This bear is called Rusty McPumpkin. Look at little Rusty McPumpkin. Look, he's got little leaves on his little head, and he's got this little pumpkin. And you can take off his little pumpkin outfit if you don't want him to have a pumpkin on anymore. Isn't he so cute? Rusty Van Pumpkin. Amy, we were talking about, because I don't know if she's still here, but was it Crystal Van Gilpin? But we said if we ever like having a name with Van or Vaughn in it, it's fancy. But look at his sweet little face. We're gonna put a van in your name, Rusty Van McPumpkin. Rusty Van McPumpkin. He will be in a buyer's choice. And like I said, if you want me to run something now, I sure will. Except for this, because I bought this for me. I bought my goose a witch's outfit for my goose for Halloween. So that's going home with me. I don't remember what I paid for that. I think maybe $9 for that. Okay, I'm going to hold her up, and I will be severely disappointed if some of y'all don't know who this little character is. Do you know who this character is? Gosh, now I'm questioning myself. I thought... Do you know who this is? It's not Emmeline Darlene with her red hair. It's not Patty Mayonnaise. It's not Patty Mayonnaise. It's not Patty Mayonnaise. Now I have to... I'm doubting myself now. Miriam Cipriano! That's the first one I saw. Sorry. It is Rosie from Caillou. 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 That's me. Do you remember Caillou? My kids loved Caillou. So we just have Rosie. That's it. If we had Caillou, I might have lost my mind for future grandchild. You've never heard of Caillou? Caillou. Wasn't it Caillou? No, it was Max and Ruby that never had a parent around. I got this to take to the booth or sell here. It's not vintage though, but I can do it as this is a rag garland for Halloween. So I'm gonna hang this from one of the pieces of furniture in the booth. Yeah, there's no adults around. Hey, Sheila. Went to see Luke Bryan this past weekend and a shopping trip. He's a little haughty, isn't he? Did you look at his butt? Did you look at his butt, Sheila? I know. I like these garlands too. I have one that Cindy made for me. That is a flag garland. And it's so neat the way that she made it. One side is Halloween, and then you flip it around, and the other side is Christmas. So like, that is so smart. 2 for 1. I also got this bear. She's another little fall. Adeline Barrett. We're going to say Adeline Von Barrett. Oh, but I love her little blossom hat. And she's ready for fall. And I know, I love the Boyds. It's my current obsession. Got to get her hat on right. You need to drive an hour to help your mom today. I'll check in. Oh, have a great day. Safe driving, Penny Sue. I also got... Do you still have the bath towels from last week? I do. I do. I do. I have that set. I had taken pictures of it. I was gonna put it in a sale, but I can run them now. Look at this family. Oh, just wait a second, Brooke. They don't anymore. They don't anymore. She looks like she's gotten a black eye. And he's like, yeah. No, I gotta take them out of this coffin that they're in. They're like zip tied. He's zip tied to his dad. No, this is a mom. But look at their faces. I thought they were so creepy. That's why I got them. The little doll. It's a dollhouse family. He's got a tie that's very tight around his neck. And she looks like she has gotten a black eye. Those will be coming soon to a sale. I mean, she got a short haircut. She's like Mrs. Brady. I don't know. And look at her little girl's socks all the way up to her knees. And I got this. This is from, it's dated the 80s. Gosh, what is it dated? Well, it's made in Chicago, Illinois, so it is vintage. Strawberry shortcake plate. Yeah, instead of kids on leashes, you just need to zip tie the kids to your body. Just zip tie them to your body so they'll never get away from you. But strawberry shortcake. Some of these I don't recognize. Well, there's apricot. What was her name? Apricot something. Strawberry shortcake. Raspberry tart. I don't think that's not orange. I don't know who these two are. Who is this one? Cheryl, are you here? Who's that one with the skunk and this one? I don't recognize those two. Anyway, I like that. That would be cute in a display. I don't know. I don't need to keep this, but I got a bunch of strawberry shortcake pets. Blueberry. No, it's not blueberry muffin. I can't remember their names, but I got a bunch of the pets because I don't care about the dolls. I just want the little pets. Lemonade. Lemonade. Yeah, I don't know who that blue. I'll have to ask Michael. Michael will know. He will know. And then, oh, I got pillowcases. His and hers. There's his. There's hers. They're in great shape. They are needlepoint. His and her pillows. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. 3 babies. And with their original clothes and their original shoes. CPK. He was $5. $5. Angel Cake is the one with the skunk. Thanks, Cheryl. $5. Right, Susan? He is 19. Oh, gosh. Why can I not? I'm going to get a magnifying glass to look at his butt. I can't tell if it's 85 or 83. He doesn't have a diaper on, but don't you worry, buddy, because I got diapers for you. Oh, it's on the back of his head, too. 1982. Is that what it says? 1982. I know, I love the bald ones, too. So we need to come up with a name for him because he doesn't have a name. But he's got, look, these are Cabbage Patch Kid original clothes. $5. And then she is a little bit of a newer one, but I loved her hair. She reminded me of my Marshall Gilbert with her little tongue. She also doesn't have a diaper on, but she does have on her original socks and her original shoes. She's 1991. There was a documentary on YouTube about the Cabbage Patch Kids and where they came. I think I'd seen that. I can't remember what it is, but she's got green eyes. I'm trying to figure out if this is actual Cabbage Patch clothes. I had a dream last night that I got an entire storage container full of Cabbage Patch doll clothes. Well, I don't know if her clothes are original. She was also $5. $5. This girl is going to have to change her clothes because this is not acceptable. Okay? But she was also $5. But she needs an outfit change because they got her dressed up as a clown. And she got clown shoes on. So we need to change your outfit, girl, because that is unacceptable. And I have one sort of like her. There's her little teeths. But she's in such good condition. She has her original replacement Cabbage Patch diaper. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is not original Cabbage Patch clothes because no, it is. Cabbage Patch Kids. It is because she's got like, it's rubber banded around. Hi, Trisha. It's rubber banded around and everything. But she was $5. Oh, she's got little, look at her little knee socks. $5. You, listen, you can't find these for under $30. $5. I'm going to put them back in this bag so I can have the room. But they're going to go in my patch. You're going to go over there to the patch, little buddy. So excited about that. That completely made my day. Oh, I got some more dollhouse dolls. They're so creepy. I can't. One of them looks she's a twin sister. I don't know. I have to see, maybe the outfit's worth some big money and I can sell it. So here's a twin sister to that one. And there's her. They're just so creepy. She got holes in the back of her knees, but they bend. I am going to bring my childhood dollhouse here to the shop, and I have the people that go with my dollhouse, but I don't know. They were weird enough. They were just weird enough. Okay, now we're going to unwrap. I don't remember. I am going to save all of this paper and reuse it. Oh, okay. I know what this is. I remember that this is a studio piece. Oh, there. I had it on backwards, but you put a little tea light in here. I remember buying my 5-year-old sister a doll in house shoes. I spent my whole Walmart check on her. I took it to the hospital. She was so happy. That's so sweet. Misty, when you come to Wisconsin, you should come to my dollhouse and eat cheese. I will, Wendy. Fine. I'm Dana and Jerry. I am still drooling, and I wish I had some for that smoked string cheese that you brought down from Wisconsin. That was so good. That was so good. But this little guy, he's cute. You can put, wait, do I have him on the right way? No. It goes on like that because he's got that little bottom of that leaf. You put a little tea light in there and he's so, so cute. So I got him. He'll be, I don't know. Some of these things I'm trying to decide if I want to put him in the booth or if I'm going to sell them in a sale. Oh, it was so good. Mark and I were talking about it the other day. It was a perfect blend of salty and goodness. Okay. These are made by Crown, Japan. I haven't seen these in a while. They are the honeybee measuring cups. So there is a cup, and then you stack them. We got a half a cup, a fourth of a cup, and an eighth of a cup. And that's the top of the hive. See? Beep, beep. And then the biggest one has the Crown foil sticker on it. It was fun playing. I missed it. I was gone all weekend. I was trying really, really hard to not look at my phone and just spend time with my family. The little bees, I know they're so cute. And I like that these are basket woven. Though the MG, the Mishnik ones are a little bit more colorful and kitschy. These are, to me, like a little bit more farmhousey. They are made in Japan and they are vintage. And they don't have no boobers. No boobers. You go outside, they will run away. They'll run away, Amy. And you're like, don't you know I love deer? Let me pet you, dear. This is a little Mexican pottery. There's a piece of paper on here. We're going to have to take that off because that is not original to it. Okay. Moment of silence while we take off this paper. Wait, what is going on here? Why is there paper on here? Well, this is I thought this was pretty with the sunflower on the back. It's a little duck. And I was wanting to see if it was signed, but it's got this weird piece of paper with the tape. I'll try to take it off later. Yeah, Trisha. Trisha, do you want to buy them bees? You got to come to Vamp and I'll run them. Good idea, Jerry. Oh, it's glued. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. We don't need that. That doesn't need to be there. It's not signed, but we don't need that there. It's not a shaker. It's just a duck. That's going to go in probably a buyer's choice. What is this? Oh, this is super cute. Ding! It's the ding dong bell with a cow jumping over the moon. Look at that fun anthropomorphic moon. And then on this side, we got Humpty Dumpty, Karen. He's getting ready to fall. Is that a pig? Dog? I don't know what that is. But look, when you're drinking your milk, meow, meow, that cat's like, I'm drowning in your milk. That's cute. You showed your Humpty. Oh, in your chat, I know. I one of these days, I am not going to be doing something on the weekend, and I can just sit and watch. Meow, meow. Look how sad that little cat is. So I thought that was really, really cute. Everybody's sad. Look at the cow. The only thing that's not sad is that, well, he's even a little sad. I don't know why everybody is so sad. Oh, speaking of moons. Hi, Misfit Mercantile. Speaking of moons, this was amazing. Look at this. And it's got like this kind of like a lava glaze on it. The only issue with this is that there's not a hanger on it. So when I found it, it was just laying flat, but it does have a face on both sides. And it looks like on one side, it has like a boober that somebody just put some blue paint over. But you could probably use, it's a little heavy. You might be able to use, even like maybe put some fishing line on there like that to hang it. It was just too cool. Look at his face. And it's double-sided. So he would also look neat on a glass mirror if you just wanted to lay him like on a coffee table. I don't know if he would be, you might be able to prop him up in a thing. Hi, H. I know, I love it. It's so cool. I was excited when I found that. I'm telling you, I got a lot of good stuff there. This is all from one place. Oh, this is another cup. I just thought she was so cute. Baba Black Sheep. There's nothing special on the inside of it, but look at how cute the little blue lamb is with the little girl on it. Oh, Amber, that was a really good idea with a macrame hanger. Baba Black Sheep. But it's a blue sheep. Baba Blue Sheep. Cute. Don't know. I think it's made in Japan, but I don't know. I think, hear me out. What if you had like a bunch of these like little child's mugs on a shelf as a collection? Wouldn't that be cute? These would be really cute if you're lucky enough to have one of those little cubby shelves. You could put those in the little cubby shelves. That would be adorable. I'm also really excited. We went to a little not a farmer's market, but a festival, fall festival, and I got a butter bell. I've been wanting a butter bell. And there was a potter there, and he made them. And I can't wait to use my butter bell. All right, I got several of these. I think these would be great for Christmas. This great Starburst. This might be another one. I want to say I got 4 of them. Yeah, there's another one. This might be, there was actually 4 of them and not 3. Yep, there's another one. Well, we'll come across the other one at some point. Oh, look at a flower frog. You don't glow. Does anything that I buy stuff glow? No. You don't glow either. But it's a little domed flower frog. It does have a rough spot on one side, like right here. Hi, Blondie. I got to meet Blondie. She's so fun. So, little flower frog. Itty bitty. Ooh, these were very inexpensive, so I bought them both, and they're great for this time of year. And I'm horrible at knowing who made these. I don't know. We did. We loved those dollar tables, right, Blondie? They were great. Blondie, are you? Well, I don't know, because Blondie, you don't live that close, but the Collectors Carnival is in October. Are you going to come to the next one? So LaDonna, are you here still? LaDonna tends to know all these things. I don't. Do you know who made this trunk vase? It's got a tag on it down in there. It's beautiful. Well, hang on. I got another one. I got that one, Carnival glass. I got another one. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's my favorite. Northwood. I don't think this one's Northwood because it has a different bottom, but it kind of has. But I think I paid like $8 a piece for these. It's crazy. Yeah, they're great. They're great for this time of year. It doesn't happen a lot, Diane, but if I can get things cheap enough. And I this one could be Dugan. I haven't even looked them up or anything yet, but I'm very, 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 very much a seasonal shopper. So right now I'm looking for things that are good for fall, winter, and then summertime. I won't pick up brown, or I won't pick up a lot of stuff. Brooke says, "Hi, Cindy. Next time you're in Bloomington, you have to go to Marzi Dotes. They have tons of Pop Mart mini." Oh, yeah. I did go in there. Was that? I went into one at the mall. No, I went into the snack one at the mall. I will have to do that. Where is it at? Where's it at, Brooke? This must be the other glass. Yeah, that's the other glass. Barware glass. You kind of feel like a glass too. Did I get 6 of them? No. I did. This is a toy store in the strip mall on the way towards Kroger. I will do that. I will go in there. Oh, I got 6 of them. I got 6 of these. These would be great for Christmas. And then I got stuff in this bag. Apparently a lot of stuff in this bag. Well, I got this. He reminds me of a blow mold. He's made in China. He's cute. He'll be in a buyer's choice because I'm going to do Halloween, fall, buyer's choice stuff. This intrigued me. I thought it was a much older than what it was. It's a perpetual calendar. And it says it is a calendar for 28 years from 1970 to 1997. I was like, because look at the back of it. I was like, I thought you were older. Place over the month. Wait. Place over the month. I don't understand how this works. because it's got these numbers, but there's not 70, 97. Oh my gosh. Place over the month. I don't understand. Oh, wait. This moves too. I don't know how this works. I took it apart to clean it and still haven't finished. I won't clean this because I like it the way that it is. Well, I don't know how it works. You have to be smarter than me. But this part moves too. So the whole face of it moves. It's a perpetual calendar. That's all I can say. Ooh, I got this for me. Look at this. It's some brutalist metal cross, but it's on this pearl necklace. Isn't that cool? Well, I should probably take the tag off. Isn't that neat? And I want to say it was like $3. Doesn't look good with the necklace that I have on. Oh, I got this too. I don't know how to use this. Some of you are going to remember these. I just thought this one was the prettiest one. She had a couple of these, but it's a hair clip. I don't know how this is supposed to work, but I thought it was pretty because it's got this hand-painted flowers on it. Let me see if I can get it to work. It's probably not going to happen. What do you do? This, then you do that. But then how do you make it stay? Nope. I don't know how this works. We'll have to figure it out. Or I will sell it because I don't know how that is supposed to work. Do you guys remember those? The stick goes under the hair. I'll have to figure it out. Through and under your hair and back through the thing. I'll try to figure this out. Diane, you should just come and show me. Just come and show me, Diane. Then, look, I got jewelry. Who am I? I bought glass and jewelry. I bought these bracelets for me. This one's pretty. It's gold and it's got like the green. I'm loving this green. And then these are gold like chain rolly things. Because you can wear gold and silver together. And then I got these. I got 3. I don't know if there's any marks on them. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Because Christmas is coming. Christmas tree. I have a couple of cross enhancers. They look great on a strand of pearls. I know. Now, these, like, I have bought before, you know, because they're Christmas trees. But I'm so intimidated. I'm so intimidated by jewelry. I wear Furby earrings. I don't know what is classy jewelry, but I like what I like, and that's what I buy. I buy what I like. And nobody else may like what I like. And that's why it's important to buy what you like, because you may get stuck with what you like. Hi, Caitlin. Just buy what you want. Sometimes that's a good rule to follow, but that doesn't mean you're going to sell things, because you might be the only person in the world that likes the things that you like, you know, or there might be just a handful of you. I know that there are people that like the Boyd's Bears too. And I know that there's probably some people that are like, she is buying Boyd's Bears. Yeah, I am, because they're cute and they've got names. I love that they've got names. So I try to buy the ones that have their original tags, although I will rescue them from the bins if they don't have their tags, because who knows where they will end up, you know, and we're saving them. What did Karen say? 16 weeks till Christmas. I'm fine with that. We are not doing any Christmas gifts this year. because we're going to Disney. So there will be no stress for me having to figure out what people want, because we're not doing that. So we're gonna do experiences, an experience, and not gifts that nobody needs, because everybody has plenty of things. So that was my haul. So I got some. I'm happy with it. It's a great place. What time is it? Oh, see, we're gonna do good. I'm gonna try to get my Babyland General video edited today. But I am having my sale at 3. The catalog is loaded, so check that out. See if there's anything that you might want in the catalog. Put in your pre-bids. I do have a lot of the It's a Small World. She still has her perfume. Sorry, cologne. You can smell it right now, can't you? And then Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. This is cream lotion. Cream. Now, I probably am gonna have to empty out these bottles. How's that? It's got a squirty thing. Oh. That's cream lotion. That was gross, girl. You might need to go to the doctor. Oh, and then look at these. I don't have a place to put you. You go up there. Look at these. This is a spice rack. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have squirted that in that trash can, because I'm going to smell it forever. They're little hats. And what looks like a little mug tree, but that is what holds their I don't know. I'm assuming it's a spice rack. It could just be like a communal salt and pepper shaker thing, because they don't have any, like, it doesn't say what the spices are. And they all have 3 holes. They do all have their stoppers. I know. It's pretty cute. So that is going to be for sale today. And then look at these. I got these when I was with Rachel and Emmeline. All 3 of them. We've got the little baseball player. They do all still have their safety pins. And then we've got a very determined bowler. But look at how they all have their little freckles on their nose. This one's my favorite, Ron. He's taking a camera or making a movie. Look at the little freckles on his nose. And his little safety pin. So those little bisque, they're not cupies, but they're cute. They're little babies, sports babies. And then the big McCoy wiener dog cookie jar. I got some of my flowers with the doll heads in. And basically everything's in my buy it now. No, in my catalog. So if you look at the catalog, you'll see everything. And then I'm working on making a catalog for these items. I've already taken the pictures. Ooh, boy, I have a mess in here. I'm currently obsessed with these. He's the vlogger. I think I already showed you these, right? The Tom Clark. I think I already showed you these. I got brass ducks. I got this cast iron doorstop or bookend. So I'm taking pictures of those, but I have more things that I'm going to be taking pictures of. And I think that I am going to be doing a book sale. I can't remember which is Thursday or Friday. I'm going to do a book sale, and I'm going to do a shop my shelves thing. So I'm going to try really hard to go live every day this week. Yeah, you can. Do you guys want to go to Delane's? So I'm going to clean this stuff up. I'm going to edit a video, And then I'll see you guys again at 3:00. So hopefully you can come back at 3:00, and I probably will go live a little bit before 3. Thank you guys all so much for praying for all of our friends, praying for Cheryl and for Emmeline. It really does. It helps. It does mean a lot. So continue to pray and send well wishes, and just try to persevere through hard times. We've all, everybody at some point needs a prayer here coming their way here and then. So we do appreciate you guys. And again, I want to encourage our Vamp sellers to go live. Even if you're not having a sale, make it your goal this week to go live one time. Just one time this week, just for a little bit. Introduce yourself, show some things in your buy it now. Just have a hangout, have a chat. If you love a certain thing, like if you know all about barware, or if you know about jewelry, or if you know about pottery, bring in something that you will want to talk about. And or if you're just like, guys, I'm having a week and I need this community to help me out of my funk. That's okay too. That's what community is for. My catalog is in, if you click on my name somewhere on here, you'll be able to see it. Or if you're just looking at the live sales, it'll show up in this afternoon sales. So you can just do that. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I might pop on and do one of these from time to time. And it's also fun Friday during the community show just to have a friend pop on. You never know who it's going to be. That was a lot of fun too. So that I love to see more of that as well. Double check your listings. I'm not seeing anything. What? I'm going to check right now. Oh, I just got that guy that looked like Adam Driver. Did I not put them in my... Nope, not that one, Misty. Let me look. Yeah, they're there. They're there. You scared me there for a minute. You guys see them? Do you see them? Are they showing up? Carolyn's having an all-wood jewelry on Thursday morning. I wonder if it's because you're in Canada. But, I shipped to Canada. Will somebody else go in and check? On this live? Are you checking this live or this afternoon's live? I can't click on the link. Should be this afternoon show and not this show. I don't have anything in my auctions for this show. It would be the one at 3. Yeah, the one at 3. The one at 3. Okay. Well, we're not fully caffeinated yet. You scared me there for a minute. Yeah, the one at 3:00. But go in. I see Dana and Jerry and Jamie and Amber are all having sales today too. Check all of the catalogs out. And don't forget that you can put in a max bid if you can't make it for that time. And also in the community chat on Vamp, something that and I might just go in and ask this question, but a lot of people seem to prefer the daytime sales. So but not everybody can do a daytime sale. So make sure that you are, if you see somebody's live, just pop in and say hi. That's something that I'm going to work on too, at least just kind of being there. There was a couple sales that I kicked myself for missing. Crystal Cowboy has amazing sales and I so badly wanted to go to it last night and I forgot about it. So, make sure that you're following sellers too. Follow yours. Truthfully, I get confused with all the different chats, but I'm old as dirt. No, you're not. We have if you're a seller, we have a live seller chat and an all seller chat because some sellers don't want to sell live for whatever reason. So yeah, the daytime sales tend to do better than the evening sales, but we need to do something about changing that. Yeah, I know. I normally try to do 10 things on Monday, but I wanted to go ahead and list all of those Small World girls. So feedback is wonderful. You can send me a DM with feedback that you have or put it in the VAMP community chat. Feedback is always, always helpful. All right, guys, I'm going to go. We're going to go over to Delane's house. I'm going to get cleaned up. I'm going to work on editing a video. Hopefully I can get it up this afternoon. And I will see you guys this afternoon at 3 p.m. Bye, guys.